Hey guys, and welcome back to another Access 72 video, and in today's video I'm back with another interview and I'm here with Tyson Alaoma. Tyson, how are we?
I'm all good, thank you. How are you doing?
I am great, thank you, and thank you very much for coming on the channel, mate.
My pleasure.
And so, am I right in saying you're a 22-year-old cruiserweight who's 2-0?
Yes, currently.
Great. And so if you're new around here and you haven't subscribed, please do so. Like the video if you do need like the video, and let's get straight into it. So, I'm going to start off with the question which I always like to start off with. Why did you start boxing?
Right, so I come from, might sound cliche, but I come from a rough neighborhood, so it's one of them scenarios where I have to, do something, pull my energy into something, otherwise it would have gone left in it, street-wise, street activities and stuff like that. So I'm glad I went into boxing and I fell in love with the sport, and I took it ever since.
That's great.
Yeah.
So, do you remember what happened in your first amateur fight?
Yeah, it was quite a good, a regular fight, to be honest. It wasn't nothing special, nothing deep. I loved the fight, but obviously I kept going, and I become professional, started getting more serious with the sport and stuff like that, and then here I am now.
Definitely, indeed. Yeah. And so, why did you turn professional when you did?
Right, so it was one of them cases where I was fighting amateur. I was getting ready to go to the Europeans and World Championship as an elite, an elite fighter with no air guard. But then there was some politics in between with national team and stuff like that. So I just decided I don't want to do this anymore. I want to just do it on my own and become a professional boxer. Yeah.
That's fair. And so, I mean, so far professionally wise, things are going very well. And so, out of these kind of two professional wins you've had, which one would you say you've performed your best in?
Yeah, right. So most definitely the second one, because in the first one I went into the fight with an injury, so I couldn't give it my all. I couldn't even showcase my skill as much, But the second one, still I couldn't show myself as much because it was just one round fight. But I felt I could do more because I was injury free. So yeah.
That's fair. So you've kind of you've been around the sport for a decent amount of time now, and so what would you say is your main motivation at the moment?
To be honest, my main motivation is I feel like pushing myself to see how far I can go, and obviously do something good in it, because where I come from, not many people get the chance to do something good with their lives and improve and do better things in life. You know what I'm saying? It's very obviously I'm not the smartest guy in the room, so it's harder for me to go through the technology route or whatever. But with boxing, I found my bread and butter, so I just gotta keep going and see how far I can go.
Definitely. So you've got a fight coming up March 18th, am I right in saying?
Yes, that's correct.
Yes, and so how's preparations been going for that?
Yeah, it's going really good, to be honest. I'm doing the first part of my camp in Italy, in the gym where I started. So it's just refreshing, This is where I learned all my skills and everything up to date. So it's good to be back and train with my former teammates. And yeah, so far so good.
That's great. Yeah. That's good to hear. And so, do you know your opponent yet, or not quite yet?
Yeah, not at the moment. I don't know my opponent yet, but we're ready for whoever anyway. So it doesn't really matter till it's
Yeah, I understand. And so, for anybody who might be coming and wanting to watch this fight, what would you say makes you interesting as a fighter?
Right, with me, I'm very versatile. So wherever the opponent brings to the table, I can adapt to it. And I studied the game a lot. I'm obsessed with boxing, to be honest. I watch so many tapes, so many things. So I'm aware of whatever is going on in the ring, innit? So I feel like I bring a different style. There's not many boxers with my style. So when I step into the ring, when my opponent sees what I bring to the table, it's different. So just something different.
Definitely, that's very good to hear. And so, yeah, I mean, you are right at the beginning of your career at the moment. And so, how far do you believe you can go?
To be honest, I feel I can go to the as far as I want to. You know, it's all about obviously just two sides of boxing. You know, just the business part of it, just the sports side of it. So it's all about matching the both together and taking it to the highest heights, because sky is the limit, to be honest. Because in my weight class, there's some decent boxers out there, but personally I feel like I could do great against any of those top guys,
Definitely. And I mean, you said you studied the sport of boxing, and of course you probably know the weight division you're in at the higher level. And so, is there any fights, maybe a bit further along down the line, that you're looking at and see, I'd like to fight that guy?
Right now I don't look at those fighters. I just one step at a time. The next opponent, I focus on my next opponent. The next opponent, I focus on my next opponent, and I take it like this, step by step, one step at a time.
That's fair. That's smart. And so I'll leave you with this final question, though, which I always like to ask. You've got a little bit of a platform here. Would you like to shout anything out, mate?
Say that again, sorry.
You've got a little bit of a platform. Would you like to shout anything out, mate?
Right, so I want to give a shout out to myself. But make sure you follow me on my social media platforms, Tyson_BXNG on Instagram. And I want to give a shout out to my coaches, Samson at Samson Boxing Gym, and Alessandro is called, my main coach from Italy. And I want to give a shout out to my manager, Kevin Marie, as well, and all the people that supported me and keeps the dream alive,
Definitely. All right. Well, thank you very much for doing this, mate. Maybe a little bit further along down the line, we can come back and do another one.
For sure. Thank you very much. That's my pleasure.
Great. And so if you're new around here and you haven't subscribed, please do so. Like the video if you're doing like the video, and thanks for watching.